Thanks for supporting the channel by clicking the links in the description box. And thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And now let's get into this podversation. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Being Beautifully Honest channel. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, go ahead and hit that button and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I do upload a new episode. Now let's get into this podversation. Now this is going to be about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Again, we are hearing threats of legal suits because they are pissed about some things that are being said. So they recently had their new baby, and their new baby is a little girl. And so the little girl is named after Queen Elizabeth and Princess Diana. And so the baby has been given the official name Lilibet, which is a childhood nickname for Queen Elizabeth. And the baby also has Diana as the middle name, which of course is Prince Harry's mother's name. And so that's, it's cute. But there are some threats of lawsuits by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle against the BBC because someone from the BBC, they said that they were given some information from Buckingham Palace that the name was not cleared with Queen Elizabeth, and they said that they did not consult the Queen about using her childhood nickname Lilibet for their baby. And just as a Buckingham Palace source says she was never asked about it. And so they have said that they definitely did reach out and they were given clearance after they had the baby, after they just pretty much already said what they wanted to name the baby. They just wanted to confirm that it would be okay. They got the clearance from her and then they moved forward with it, and then that's that. But here we go again with threats of lawsuits, and it's like, who are you going to sue? Because it says a source from the Buckingham Palace says that the Queen was never asked about it, but it doesn't say who said what. And of course, they can sue the BBC, but it's like, why? If you claim you're happy, you wanted to leave the monarchy because of, some things that they revealed during this Oprah interview that made Meghan and Harry feel uncomfortable and not feel wanted and not, feeling like they were a part of this family, then move on from it. Be pissed off, be angry, say it's not true, just respond to it and move on. But it's like, why is it that every time something like this happens, it's another lawsuit that's being threatened? It's another, situation like that where they have to involve the courts and their lawyers. This is the type of stuff, even though there are going to be people that don't like her and don't like him and don't like him being with her for other reasons, but this is the type of stuff that, in my opinion, makes her look unlikable. And I've talked about this before. Actually, I believe earlier last year, I did a video where I talked about some of the attributes and traits that Meghan Markle embodies that makes her unlikable. And it's stuff like this that just makes you unlikable. And it's like, of course she doesn't care, but hey, maybe she does, because every time you look, when something like this comes up, we hear that there may be a possible lawsuit that's going to be filed based on some information that came out or some statement that somebody made. You're famous beyond famous. You're living a life and a lifestyle that some people in this lifetime will never, ever have. Be grateful, be thankful. You're blessed beyond measure. Live your life and move on. Why are you always threatening to sue somebody over some BS like this? Like, who cares? Whether you got clearance or you didn't, that's what the baby's name is. So it's like, filing a lawsuit, what is that going to change? this is the media. They are going to do stuff like this from time to time. Not saying that it's okay for the media to lie or for them to put lies out there or to put things out there that are not true. But it's like, give it up, move on from it, be pissed off, write send a cease and desist letter or whatever if you feel that that will make you, square. But to file a lawsuit and punish the paper or the media outlet because someone came out and said a source shared with BBC News that from Buckingham Palace that they never got permission to use Queen Elizabeth's childhood name for their baby's name. Like, who cares? So I just really want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section. And speaking of the media, Meghan Markle's father, who she is estranged from, Thomas Markle, we've heard a lot about their strained relationship since before they got married and, a little bit after that. But I guess she's just pretty much cut her dad off. And I don't know the chick. I don't know her dad. I don't know anyone in their family. But it really just seems kind of sad to me because I've said it before and I'll say it again. Meghan Markle definitely benefited getting into Hollywood with the help of her dad. I don't care how she tries to slice it or dice it or, say she was closer to her mom than her dad. That could very well be true, but it's not saying that she wasn't close with her dad at, some point, because we've seen pictures of them together. He was a Hollywood lighting director and she got into Hollywood. So I do believe that she benefited getting into Hollywood with the help of her dad. But at any rate, he just recently came out and he spoke about this situation with this interview that she and Harry did with Oprah Winfrey. And he talked about it on 60 Minutes. And he said that the only person benefiting from this interview is Oprah Winfrey. He said, yes, I believe that is the truth. When they asked if he feels that Oprah is exploiting Meghan and Harry. And he said, yes, I do. But that's just my opinion. It seems to me she's pushing it to get more and more out of it. I think she's patting herself on the back and making a lot of money on this. I think Harry's being put into a position where he's saying things he'll never be able to take back. I'm not attacking Oprah, but I really think Oprah's taking advantage of Harry. And definitely true. Definitely true. I mean, how many times did Oprah's bestie Gayle King come out after this interview to speak about Harry and Meghan and speak on Meghan's behalf about things regarding her and the family on the show that she is a host on, which is her job. So I spoke about that as well, and I said that I felt that that was extremely inappropriate, but I believe that he's 100% spot on. I don't know if the tension will ever resolve. I'm not, in the mix, so we don't know. I guess we shall see, but he hasn't gotten any calls about the baby or anything like that. So it is kind of sad. He said he would never just show up to their doorstep uninvited. He knows better. He said, I'd never do that. That would make me a stalker, and I'm not a stalker. I'm her father. So he's just waiting to hear something from his daughter. And it's kind of sad. He said, if I am to blame for the estrangement, tell me why and how, and I'll fix it. I'll try to fix it. As always, I do love you and wish we could sit down and talk about it. I'm not an ogre. And I believe Meghan knows that too. I just feel that Meghan is just that person who was always here for the come up. And if it meant sacrificing those that she, held dear to her before, like her father, and cutting that person off, then I believe that's absolutely what she would have done, and that's what she did. 100%. But anyway, those are just my thoughts. You let me know yours in the comment section. So guys, I appreciate you liking, commenting, and subscribing. And until the next time, I'm just being beautifully honest.